Hola! Coming to you from out in beautiful nature, which I recommend going and getting some as soon as possible. It's so wonderful to ground and remind us that everything really is okay, even though it doesn't seem like it. And I just wanted to come on here today to talk about Mercy. It's a single that I'm dropping on May 22nd, so that's coming up. And I just finished a blog today, and I've got another blog I'm going to do next week. And I realized, because I've really been meditating on Mercy, for weeks now, ever since Divine Mercy, which is the Sunday after Easter. And basically since my last single dropped, Cloudless Sky on 4/22, and I had about basically a month to sort of switch gears and get this single together. And I realized it was about more than just releasing music. It was about this sort of energetic meditation. I mean, Cloudless Sky kind of made me realize so much in releasing that and thinking about our meditative mindset and how we really do control, our focus and our identity based on, holding every thought captive, basically. So Mercy has been on my mind now for a month, and it's been really interesting because the blogs I'm doing part 1 and part 2, and part 1 is just about the way, the power of giving out grace to receive it, or to giving grace to ourselves, and how that ends up that our cup runneth over and we have mercy to give other people. And it's really important these days, as there's like algorithms and so much designed to basically make us fight with our neighbors and our brothers and sisters and our families and our spouses, and communication breakdowns. And so I think a lot of mercy is needed, not only for other people but for ourselves. So I talk a lot about that, just the amazing healing power of the word mercy itself. And then I've encoded it into this song, Mercy. And the hook is, mercy is what we need. And I do believe that. But there's another side to it that is going to be part 2 of the blog. And that is how your mercy and your compassion and your kindness, these more high vibrational virtues, or gifts that you give yourself or other people, but in particular when you're somebody who's heart forward, very kind and loving, and wanting to forgive people, and wanting to see the best in them, and wanting to give them mercy, and wanting to do well in the world, that it can be weaponized against you, and that your mercy can actually be a means of manipulation, that you can be manipulated by it when it's not grounded in wisdom and discernment. And I think that's happening a lot. There's so many people. It explains a lot of what's been happening in the last few years about people coming from a good place, but in reality wreaking havoc in our society and causing more harm and having blind spots to all of that, because there's something deeper going on there. And I believe it has to do with, being maybe overly naive. And so I wanted to give that second side to Mercy before I put this song out there in the world. And it's a call to mercy for ourselves and for other people. It's a call to focus your mind on mercy as opposed to anger and vengeance, which will definitely bring you down. But at the same time, it's also a call that if you're somebody who hears the call for mercy, also know that in the times we live in, you want to be wise. Wise as serpent, innocent as doves, right? So you want to offer mercy to people, but still have your boundaries, and still be wise enough to recognize when people are actually using that mercy and forgiveness against you. And if I get into this in the blog, if it turns into a codependent thing where in reality you're so concerned about other people or saving other people, but you're not really being honest about how you yourself are being treated, if you're not able to give that mercy to yourself, then it's not actually real. Because as I was saying in the beginning of this type of mercy, it's given to yourself and then it's available for everyone else. Or you give it to other people and then it flows back to you in those moments, because you're not holding on to the anger and the low vibration. You're open to receive mercy through this act of giving. And for some of us, many of us, that's actually the hardest part, is believing that we do indeed deserve mercy. And for that, my friends, that is why you need to tune into my song, because I hope to inspire you in your journey so that you can figure out your own blocks and can figure out a way to be a beacon for mercy, not only mercy, but love in this current world that we're in, but not be overcome by the dark vampires that will come out and just eat you alive, because it's starting to be that such high vibration is becoming more and more rare, it feels like. So I'll end it there. I'm talking a little bit past what I meant to, but all of that's coming out. So blogs on my website as well as Substack. I actually have already produced the video for Mercy, and that is power-packed with great vibes and visuals to help bring your vibration up. And I'm calling it Vibrational Medicine. And then the final place, the single itself is actually already available on Bandcamp if you want to download it for $1.50. Inflation went up from $1 to $1.50. But if you are struggling and you need free stuff, it's coming out on Spotify and Apple Music on 5/22. And please come and partake in this vibrational medicine. I'm truly just wanting to be of service at this point and spread the love, spread the mercy.